If you're thinking about buying, selling, or relocating to Jacksonville, Florida, you're probably wondering if Jacksonville's future still looks bright, or are the warning lights flashing? Today, we are going to talk about the real future of Jacksonville, Florida, not just the hype, so you can make a smart decision about your next move. We're going to look at the economy, the jobs, the housing market, what's coming downtown, taxes, schools, and quality of life. Thanks so much for sticking around, friends. My name's Nicole Smith. I am a local realtor here in Metro Jacksonville, Florida. And like I said, I don't want to go with just the hype. I want to give you some real nitty-gritty information. We got to look into this because the world is changing, and I want to let you know what's going on right here in Metro Jacksonville. If you haven't heard of me before, make sure you look at some of my other videos. I take a look at tons of different communities, talk about a lot of different subjects that relate to moving, relocating, selling, or even the vibes and the nightlife in this city. So I am happy to let you know I've been living here for over 11 years and I absolutely love it. But I want to give you the big picture. So let's start with the big question. Are people still moving here, or is Jacksonville's boom over? The short answer: people are still coming. Population forecasts show Jacksonville and the Northeast Florida area continuing to grow over the next several years, faster than the national average, and we are still competitive with other metro cities in Florida. So more out-of-state buyers are moving here, more renters are becoming homeowners, and the ongoing demand in certain neighborhood and price points. So what does that mean for you? If you're relocating, growth usually means more amenities, more jobs, and more choices where you can live. If you're a homeowner thinking about selling, the growing population means more potential buyers for you, and your home will sell over time. If you're an investor, that means growth is what supports long-term appreciation and rental demand. So we're moving from the explosive hidden secret growth to something a little more mature and sustainable. Yes, sustainable. Why is it sustainable? Well, let's talk about jobs. People just don't move to Florida for the sunshine. I did, but yeah, you're moving for work, which originally I already had my job lined up, so I totally get it. You can't just move here if you don't have means of income. So what are the most popular economic growth and strengths in the Jacksonville? We're talking logistics and transportation. Thanks to our port, our rail, and our highway system, we have a huge healthcare, big hospital systems, and a lot of medical employees. We have huge financial services and insurance here, and a lot of corporate and regional offices are here. We also have military and defense because we have NAS Jax and Mayport. And oftentimes, even after the veterans retire, they come back to move and live in Jacksonville for their forever home. So it is a nice place to retire if that's something you're tracking. So unemployment has come off a little ultra low lately, past the post-pandemic spike levels, but we're still in a range economists consider healthy for a growing city. So here's how I explain it to my customers. We're not in a free-for-all. We're in a normalization. Employers are being more selective and efficient, but the job base here is much deeper than it was 10 years ago. So if you're considering relocating for work, you can ask yourself, if this job went away, are there similar opportunities nearby? And overall, the Jacksonville job story supports the idea this is a solid long-term market to own it. So that is very positive. Now let's talk about what everyone really wants to know. Should I buy now? Should I wait? Should I sell? Is the market about to crash? Well, Jacksonville does feel a lot different from 21-22, and I don't have a crystal ball, so I can't tell you if the market's going to crash. What I can tell you is houses are still selling, but the prices are not crazy like they were back in 21 and 22. We're not going over bidding wars. We're not going in 50,000 over asking. The frenzy is over. The median prices are cooling slightly. The days on market are ticking up, and sellers are really opening their eyes to offering a few incentives and concessions to buyers. So, yes, it's very, very different. There are more negotiations going on, and what that means to buyers, now you have more inventory to choose from. You don't have to be frantic and make a decision overnight. And if there's something you need help with, it doesn't hurt to ask, because the sellers are willing to help buyers out. So I feel like it's a great time for buyers, and for sellers, what you have to do, make sure your home is presented in the best possible way. Price your home competitively and have a little more patience. It's not going to be a quick turn of events for you to sell and move quickly. It's just not happening as fast. Some neighborhoods are selling much faster than others, and some homes are selling at asking and some are slightly below asking. So you always have to price it right. So let's go into the new construction, the building permits. Guess what? Jacksonville is still going strong with new construction. The metro area, Clay County, Nassau County, St. Johns County, the permitting is we're still getting hundreds of permits every month. The builders aren't slowing down. They are still building because it's a long-term plan for them. The demand is there. They're continued to design master plan communities. They're continued building these communities that have pools and amenities and clubhouses. They're still building 55 and over communities. So these are the homes that the resale sellers are going to have to compete with. And that's why you need a really good realtor that can help you strategize. And if you're a buyer and you're short on money, buying new construction might be the way to go, because these builders are throwing in a lot of incentives. But you have to think of HOA fees, the CDD fees, and of course the commute. You're gonna wanna know an idea of where you're working and where you're living, because you could end up being in your car for 60 minutes. And that might not be worth that price for you. So sometimes the model home might not be what you need when it comes to location. Now I want to talk to you something that I'm really excited about, and that is the growth in our downtown area. I know that our future looks bright when you see the progress that our downtown is making. We're talking parks, we're talking trails, we're talking a brand new stadium. Next year, our Jaguars are going to have to play in Orlando for the whole season, because our stadium is going to become the state-of-the-art stadium. Our city has put in billions of dollars to get that done. We have the shipyards. We have a Four Seasons hotel opening up, and that is already under construction. So this is not hearsay. This is the facts. We are having brand new restaurants, higher end restaurants, rooftop experiences. I could go on, but our downtown is really competing. And I think they got inspired by Tampa. So if you've ever been to Tampa and you understand, we have the St. Johns River here, and it kind of emulates what Tampa did in the Bay. So I think we have something really, really really awesome going on in our downtown, because hotels means jobs, it means business, it means residential. People are going to be moving down into our downtown too. And also the AC Hotel by Marriott is supposed to be coming also. Now, let's get into taxes and some of the tax policies. I know it's not super sexy to talk about it, but voting is imperative. You got to vote for what you are needing and what you're requiring in your community. One of the beautiful things about Florida, it's a no state income tax. There you're going to save some money. When it comes to property rates and property tax rates, we are very competitive here. Across the major cities in Florida, our rates are very competitive. We also have homestead exemption and save our home assessments. So those programs make a difference to save money on your taxes. And then on the local side, when you vote, the policies you're looking for is where you're going to spend money on your schools, your roads, and all of these infrastructures. You have to vote to keep the city thriving when it comes to infrastructures, when it comes to paying our employees, getting our schools up to par. When you're worried about flooding in your city, you want to keep your property values up. So you got to pay attention to the vote and go and vote for what you're in need of. Our systems are going strong here. They're improving. And where there's improvement, that means people are going to stay. That is a beautiful thing for the economy and for your children and the future of the city as well. So we gotta keep pouring into our children and giving them everything they need so that they can thrive, not just survive. So my ultimate verdict is Jacksonville's future is bright, not dismal at all, because with all these changes, with all these improvements, with the job security, everything is starting to really come together. And if you're going to be buying or relocating here, I think this is a great option for you. The cost of living, it's not cheap, but it's reasonable, and it's a little more reasonable than other areas. So depending on where you're living, even the insurance might be more affordable here than maybe South Florida. It might not be as low as other states, but you're gonna look at your budget overall, and hopefully you're gonna see that it's gonna come up on top for you, that it's a good reason to live here, saving money with your state taxes. Yeah, some of the property taxes, very competitive with other cities, but still lower than most in Florida. And our insurance, we're not so bad, but you have to do your research. You have to call and find out. I would love to be your go-to agent here in the Metro Jacksonville. I serve everywhere from Fernandina Beach all the way to Palm Coast. I would love to chat with you. I'm gonna leave a link in the comments below to my calendar. Let's just have a conversation to see if we're able to work with each other and I can help you on this journey. Relocating is a big deal and you need to have someone you can trust. And I would love to be that person. I've helped many people relocate here and I would love to help you as well. And if you're a local, let's chat about it. Let's see if it's a good time for you to sell or not. I would be able to give you some more details. Just let me know in the comments or message me. Like I said, I'm going to be leaving my information below and I want to help you. So if you want to know something, whether it's in 12 months or 24 months, just put down future in the comments and I will get you what you need for your exact neighborhood, okay? My name's Nicole Smith and I love living in Jacksonville, Florida. And if you don't love where you're living, it's never too late to start all over. And I would love to be your go-to agent. Thank you so much for watching, friends. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And check out one of these other videos I've done. I've toured a lot of different communities, and maybe, just maybe, one of those communities are the one for you. And until next time, remember, life's too short not to love where you're living. and I'm living the dream in Jacksonville, Florida, and I would love for you to be my neighbor. Bye for now.